And we're cooking and cooking and cooking in college with Allie.
Hey everybody, it's Pavlicek here, and I wanted to make this video series to help you as a first-year college student do the best you can as you get going with classes and everything else that happens in college. Throughout this series, we're going to cover a bunch of different topics, from what you need to be eating on your way to class for breakfast, all the way through to when you're studying really late at night and you have that caffeine craving. We'll be making some really delicious sweets like cheesecake. Then there's pizza all over in college, and we want to make sure that you can survive without a pizza overdose. We have this brand new micro fridge, and over time it might develop a little bit of mold. We'll work on how to clean that and maybe your microwave too. And you can do all of this in your dorm room. But first things first, we want to make sure that you have those essentials. So we're going to take a look at what those might be along with some food staples too. Let's go. And here we have all of our college dorm room essentials. And I'll go ahead through them one by one, kind of give us an idea about what we should plan for. Ideally, we would always have fresh fruit chilling in our dorm room at all times, but that stuff can go bad pretty quickly. So it's a good thing to keep around some dried fruit. With that, we can have some peanut butter just chilling in case you want to maybe dip your banana in that for some protein or maybe make a quick sandwich. Something too is soup. It's really easy to just open that up, put it in a microwave safe bowl, and have a quick meal for yourself. Canned tuna or maybe beef jerky are other good things just to have chilling in your dorm room in case you get hungry and maybe the cafeteria is closed. Moving on from there, other just good munchies to have. Some chips while you're studying, or even some nuts to either eat in your room or maybe carry with you in your backpack. It's really good things. We have to think about what we're staying hydrated with and what we're drinking. Always carry a water bottle with you. You can make yourself some hot tea or keep some instant coffee around too. It's a good quick caffeine source, and sometimes you don't always have that cafeteria coffee there. So from there, I think we've covered most of the food stuff, but something that I always had in my dorm room was something sweet to maybe reward myself after a big test or just maybe finishing a project. I've got some Nutella here for that. I myself always had this tin of chocolate. I think it has M&Ms in it right now currently, and it's just a good go-to if you need that little sweet treat for yourself. Some things that maybe you aren't necessarily thinking about eating, but you do want to have in your dorm room. You have some good old silverware here. And another thing that you might forget about is a sharp knife, but this can really come in handy whether you're spreading peanut butter or maybe cutting into one of those apples that you snagged from the cafeteria. You want a bowl for that soup that we mentioned, and with that, make sure it's microwave safe, or else your bowl might just crack in half when it's doing its thing in the microwave. With that, we have a plate. I like glass because it's going to be microwave safe pretty much automatically. Plastic tends to melt, so keep that in mind. Something too, you can either do the Tupperware or keep around plastic baggies, but these are great in case you end up snagging food from maybe a program you go to or an event on campus. Typically they have pizza, typically they're leftovers. You can really keep them in your fridge if you have something to store them in. Keep around some measuring cups. You don't need to have all of them necessarily, but if you're mixing something together, you can eyeball it a little bit better if you do have like a 1 cup and a half cup, so it doesn't hurt to keep those around. Move on over here. We have some dish soap here. Keep your dishes clean. Also something to scrub those dishes with other than just your hands. It's pretty nice. You can dry your dishes with a dish rag, or something really nifty, one of these dish drying racks. That pretty much covers everything. You might need to do a little bit of shopping, whatever maybe mom and dad can't give you for free. I was thinking we could use the fridge/freezer that we may have, the little mini ones, and make some banana bites and some blueberry bites. Okay, so here we are, and we're about to make some really yummy blueberry bites and banana bites. And to get started, we're gonna hit it off with the blueberries. Oh look, there we go, some blueberries. Cool. Alright, and we're gonna dip those delicious blueberries in some yogurt. I like some yummy vanilla honey yogurt. This is pretty cool. Alrighty. And I mentioned bananas, so we're gonna need the chopped bananas here. Your sharp knife comes in handy for this. Set those aside. Is those good? Oh yeah, there it is, that sharp knife. We got some chocolate on the end of it. I think we need more. Melted chocolate. Chocolate chips are pretty good for that, and then you can throw it in a mug and pop it in the microwave. Put that in there for now. Okay. Cool. And something a little extra is with those banana chocolate bites, you can sprinkle some coconut on top there. Coconut, yep. It's a good thing too because it is dried coconut and it will not go bad in your dorm room. So now we're gonna go ahead and get started with our delicious blueberries here. I'll just pop one out and, this is a good one, just throw it in our little bowl of yogurt and then just scoot it around a bit and get nice and covered. Now you can either dive in with your fingers or in this handy dandy bowl, I have one, a little toothpick guy. You just search them out, you give it a good stab. There it is. Then you plop it down somewhere. Just use this plate because it's here. Cool, and that's basically all you do. You just keep popping your blueberries into the yogurt, pop them out and put it somewhere. And we'll get back to that little guy. But we want to not forget about our bananas. I'm going to take one of our sliced bananas, and we already did yogurt. That's like old news. So why not go over and do our chocolate? I'm going to scoot it into the chocolate and stir it around. Maybe y'all can't see it, but it's getting pretty covered in chocolate over here, and that's just the way I like it. I have another toothpick that's just for chocolate use. So I'm gonna stab the chocolate covered banana. This can get a little tricky and might need the help of fingers. I'm gonna help it. Ah, there we go. Maybe not so pretty, but you can always take your knife and spread on some more chocolate so that it can be a little more pretty. There we go. Okay, let's go ahead and make some more here because we don't just want one. Okay, so now we have all of our delicious blueberry and banana bites here, and you're going to throw these into your freezer and let them sit for a few hours until they're nice and hardened and delicious and all that. And time passes and there we are, our delicious frozen treats for us to pay off maybe some hours of studying, or maybe you're just gonna go make some new friends and walk down the hall and I guess share if that's what you're into. Yeah! Next week, just keep your eye out for episode 2. It's Oh, the Places We Will Go, and this is basically going to be about your food options. You can go to the cafeteria, you can go out and buy your groceries, you can eat out all the time. We'll kind of pick those apart and see what's best for us. The recipes for these guys here are below in the description. And all in all, I want you guys all to remember that college can be a challenge, but eating smart just doesn't have to be.